Bert Kalmar, February 10, 1884 to September 18, 1947, was an American lyricist who was inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame in 1970. Kalmar, a native of New York City, left school at an early age and began working in vaudeville. He appeared on stage as a magician, comedian, and dancer before switching to songwriting after a knee injury ended his performing career. By this time he had earned enough to start a music publishing company, Kalmar and Puck, where he collaborated with a number of songwriters, including Harry Puck, 1891 to 1964, and Harry Ruby. The publishing firm also operated under the name Kalmar, Puck, Abrahams, Consolidated Incorporated, the other named partner being Maurice Abrahams, 1883 to 1931. By 1918 Kalmar and Ruby had formed a permanent songwriting team. Together, they wrote the musical score for the Marx Brothers stage production of Animal Crackers, 1928, and subsequent film version. Their songs were also featured in the Marx Brothers films Horsefeathers, 1932, and Duck Soup, 1933. Kalmar's partnership with Ruby was portrayed in the 1950 Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer musical Three Little Words, starring Fred Astaire and Red Skelton. Kalmar did, however, occasionally work with Oscar Hammerstein too, Ted Snyder and other songwriters. Bert Kalmar was married to Jessie Brown, with whom he had 2 children. The couple were later divorced. He died in Los Angeles, California and was interred at Forest Lawn Cemetery in Glendale, California. Broadway. Ziegfeld Follies of 1920, 1920, Review, featured co-songwriter for I'm a Vamp from East Broadway. Helen of Troy, New York, 1923, co-composer and co-lyricist with Harry Ruby. Ziegfeld Follies of 1923, 1923, Review, featured lyricist for Society Bugged. No Other Girl, 1924, co-composer and co-lyricist with Harry Ruby. Polka Polka, 1925, book editor. The Ramblers, 1926, co-composer, co-lyricist, and co-book writer with Harry Ruby. Lucky, 1927, co-writer with Otto Harbach, Harry Ruby, and Jerome Kern. The 5 O'Clock Girl, 1927, and 1981 revival, lyricist with composer Harry Ruby. She's My Baby, 1928, co-book writer with Harry Ruby. Top Speed, 1929, co-writer and co-producer with Harry Ruby and Guy Bolton. High Kickers, 1941, co-composer, co-lyricist with Harry Ruby and co-book writer with Ruby and George Jessel. The Corn is Green, 1943, actor in the role of Will Hughes. Foss, 1999, Review, featured lyricist for Who's Sorry Now. Notable songs. Who's Sorry Now? 1923, Kalmar and Ruby's first big hit. I Wanna Be Loved by You, 1928, a hit for Helen Kane, known as the Boop Boop Hey Doop Girl, and sung by Marilyn Monroe in the film Some Like It Hot. Hooray for Captain Spaulding from Animal Crackers, 1928 became Groucho Marx's signature tune. I Love You So Much, 1928. Three Little Words, 1930, their biggest hit. Nevertheless, 1931, a hit for both Bing Crosby and Rudy Vallee, later done by the Mills Brothers and Frank Sinatra. I'm Against It, I Always Get My Man and Everyone Says I Love You from Horsefeathers, 1932. Hail, Hail Fredonia from Duck Soup, 1933. What a Perfect Combination, 1932, lyrics by Kalmar and Irving Caesar, music by Ruby and Harry Axt, written for the Broadway show The Kid, starring Eddie Cantor. A Kiss to Build a Dream On, 1935, their last hit. The Real McCoys, 1957 to 1963, television theme.